Yo, what's up? What's up? Hey, I just want people to know, especially white people, man. Listen, I always tell you, this ain't about white people, quote unquote. This is about the 1% of the evil white people who do this stuff. But I'm gonna tell you, we to blame too, man. So I don't, we definitely to blame because I know I'm to blame for a lot of my problems. So I know we to blame for our own problems because, I go to work early in the morning, man, and I seen 2 drug dealers sleep on the porch. And they wonder why they go to jail. Yeah, man. It's crazy. But, all this stuff that I'm getting ready to talk about, man, is under the Nordic cross. Like the Anglo-Saxons, the Huns, and all them crazy-ass people used to walk running in, burn kids. And, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand. But it's definitely under the Nordic cross. All these powerful nations, man, they under this cross. Look. And it don't have to be powerful like military. I'm talking about like banks, too. You know what I'm saying? But like the East India Company. You know what I'm saying? British occupation. Why Pakistan got the partition. Empire of the Seas. The Royal Navy. The Doctrine of Lapse. Yo, I'm telling you, straight papers, man. You got to read that. Cecil John Rhodes, founder De Beers Diamond Company. He went to Africa, dominated, and then had a country named after him. Rhodesia. Now his name's Zimbabwe and Zambia. Now, there's no proof to this next statement, just opinion on paper, but brothers and sisters, all walks of life and races, the British, the Jewish, /Zionists, and the Vatican, they set this up way back then. Way back then, because Europe had nothing. Y'all got to understand, they didn't have nothing natural. Those Europeans are like the trash Europeans here in the United States in their basement making a bomb out of toothpaste. They made law that we follow today. This company was created to run a spice route that the Europeans dominated. They already dominated the damn route. They came with a flag, stuck it in the ground, and claimed it. And then, I read my dictionary, man. I looked up indigenous. I looked it up. Man, I'm telling you, that's the wrong meaning. Indigenous should mean peacefulness. And then I looked up European. Throw that definition out, too. European should mean devilish. Has to be. Because only that human peeing does what the devil do. Rape, pillage, and enslave you. Rob you of language. No communications. Just destruction. Fake introduction. What's the interpretation of your statements? I'm already, for the most part, stagnant, complacent. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for letting me sleep on the wet floor with no pillow and no blanket in January in your basement. I just want to thank you, sir. They did this to China, India, Africa, America. Oh, no, they ain't do it to America because they got the same pops and moms, bruh. That's why I think it's noteworthiness to break down the etymology to every single letter of nepotism. And if you don't read and or learn it, then you better get used to this. Because they have mastered this to the point it's effortless. And get this, it don't even rhyme with constant. But that's what it is. And if you don't think that's what it is, I'll give you an example. Why you should know that that's what it is. Every time you get on a plane, you don't have turbulence. But when it's turbulence, you know that's turbulence. Yeah, I'm trying to con you because it's the base word of convince. You, the one who looks exactly like me and my sisters. Ask the white gal and white dudes. They can't tell if it's me or you until you try to integrate with the mutual fun group, money. Shout-outs due to the true. And my lion-headed child. Peace, Uncle Josh. To all nationalities. Yo, we have to be tame because we wild. We ain't wild, we mad. Because somebody, and I ain't gonna say no names, took over moms and still taking our dads. And then blame it on the drugs that you sent. Poverty leads to the adding to the desperate. Poverty cons you to take bad chances. Or should I say make bad choices? Poverty enhances octave so you can hear what's said about you. Poverty puts a quote-unquote oil that leaks constant and spreads to your 10 and 10, your fingers and toes. Poverty blurs your vision. So by the time you see what's happening, you're either too late, caught by surprise. No, I'm going to tell you something. Somebody took the time to scribe this by design. Now, I ain't going to lie. Now, sometimes we help, dude. Sometimes we help sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But you got to look at the whole pie. It's 90% apple. Now, we all know when it went down the last time somebody messed with some apples. How about them apples? And speaking of apple, monopoly-able. And that's what they want, too. For us to call them Abu. Now, the pronunciation might be off, but in Arabic, that means dad. That's why I get borderline mad at black mom and dads. So get your pen, get your pad, including me. Because I'm not only the writer, I'm the listening president. Peace. Creation Bear.